Hi everyone, in today's video I want to show you how to use DuckDuckGo. It's a search engine that's been around for quite a long time and is starting to get some real traction. And if you use Google or if you use Yahoo or Bing as your search engine, DuckDuckGo is just an alternative to that, but it is very, very different. DuckDuckGo does not track you or your searches. You could anonymously search on DuckDuckGo. Really, the only other alternative to anonymously using the web and searching on the internet is using a VPN. Now, I have a different video on using VPN, so I won't really go into it here, but DuckDuckGo does not track any of its users. The platform has been around since 2008, and back then it was just one person working on it, and in the recent years it has really grown. As far as I could tell right now, 2.5 billion searches a month are performed on DuckDuckGo or using DuckDuckGo. But comparing that to Google, Google gets over 100 billion searches per month. So DuckDuckGo still has a way to go. So this video is going to show you exactly how to use it, how to make your browsers have the default search engine of DuckDuckGo. You could actually change that so when you do any internet search, it uses DuckDuckGo instead of Google or Bing or Yahoo. And I'll show you the app too and show you exactly how DuckDuckGo makes money. So the easiest way to use DuckDuckGo is go to the website duckduckgo.com. And you could just do any search. So if you're looking for a car, you type out car, press enter. It's going to give you search results here. And it's very, very straightforward if you ever use the search engine like Google because it's laid out the same way. You have your search bar on top, and then you could see the results here. Now, DuckDuckGo does make money with ads, but they're not personalized to you because it doesn't know anything about you if it hasn't tracked you and kept everything private for your searches before this. So your search and the ads you see here are based on your searches, not based on your history of being tracked and knowing what you like. So when I search for cars, it may not show me the car that I've searched for before. This is an ad right here. It says ad. So same way as other search engine. And then the ones that are not ads show up over here. So again, you have some of the same search results that you get on Google. And on top, you could search by images. You could search by videos, news, and shopping here. So you have these same settings. Let me search for Howfinity here, our website, and get an idea of what it shows us. So it's very similar here of what I'm getting out of Google. So I get the website, then I get some videos from Google and YouTube. Here's a YouTube channel. Let's go to the images tab. You could see some of the banners and thumbnails. And you have some options over here for changing the region for your search. So you could go ahead and change that based on your country. You could do a safe search. You could make this strict if you wanted to, or turn this off entirely. And you could change the time where you're doing a search. Those are all available, and you have a settings tab here. You could change your language here, and you could go ahead and change this. For example, dark mode is available here. And there's a bunch of other settings that you could turn on if you press these three tabs and go to the themes option over here. Now, if you go back to duckduckgo.com/about, you could read more about them. They have actually a really nice graph here if you want to learn exactly how this all got started way back in 2008 and the progress they've made along the way. They had a lot of donations too, especially early on before they had a good business model to really get them to this point. And I also got the app here. It's available for iOS and Android. And it's just called DuckDuckGo, same as the website. And it just has a search bar on top where you could do your searches. And you could go ahead and open up different tabs and bookmark them. But very, very easy to use app. Again, it's not going to track you just like the website. So instead of using a VPN, if you want private internet browsing, this is your other option. And from what I could tell, DuckDuckGo is not as good of a search engine as Google, mainly because Google has been around for so long and they've really perfected their business model. And with them being able to track you and store that information, they could serve you better information as ads and as search results because it's customized to you. But if you want privacy and don't want to be tracked, then DuckDuckGo is your alternative. So you do sacrifice the search quality in exchange for privacy. So on your computer, you should open up a tab and go to DuckDuckGo and then open another one and go to google.com or bing.com and just search for whatever it is that you're searching for, just so you get an idea of if the search results are good. For the most part, for basic searches, I didn't really see any problems. When sometimes I really go deep into research mode, it does become a little bit of a problem with Google just being a better search engine. And let me show you how you could actually change the default search engine here. I'll start with Chrome. I'm using the Chrome browser, which Google also makes, but I could change the default search engine so when I type something up here, it will use DuckDuckGo instead of Google. All you have to do is press the three dots right here and then go to settings. And here, if you look on the left side, search engine, click this. And here I could change it to DuckDuckGo. You could see the other options here. So if I change this to DuckDuckGo, and now if I come up here and do a search for cars again and press enter, it's using DuckDuckGo. You see this logo right here? It's not using Google. So this is the result I'm getting from that. Now here, I just open up Safari. I'm on google.com. I could change this bar here and the default search engine of Safari. I could come up to Safari here, go to preferences, and if I go to the search tab right here, I could again change this to DuckDuckGo. So I have three other options. Now, if I just do a search again, let's search for Howfinity, press enter, and again, it's using DuckDuckGo instead of the Google search engine that was my default before. Anytime I could change this back if I'm not getting the results I'm looking for. But again, this is based on privacy and not being tracked when I'm doing these searches. So regardless of what browser you're using, if it's Chrome, if it's Microsoft Edge, if it's Safari, you could change your default search engine to DuckDuckGo instead of whatever it may be, if it's Google, Yahoo, or Bing. And that is a brief overview of using DuckDuckGo as your search engine. I hope you found this useful. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for easy to follow tech videos, and I'll see you next time.